Big day at Tesla Motors, the luxury electric car maker posting its first quarterly profit and getting a huge endorsement from Consumer Reports as its top scoring car. Dan Neal, Wall Street Journal's Rumble Seat columnist, he's joining us now from Raleigh, North Carolina. Dan, I got to start with this quote out of Consumer Reports saying, so is Tesla Model S the best car ever? Well, we've wrestled with that question long and hard, and it comes close. It comes close. Do you agree with that?
Oh, yeah. This car has built an incredible constituency in the year and a half that it's been out. I mean, Consumer Reports is the most unromantic, most practical auto testing organization out there as compared to, say, Motor Trend, which is an enthusiast magazine on the other side. Motor Trend called it the car of the year. And now this accolade, I mean, this car just is very appealing for all sorts of reasons.
You've driven this car. Now, one of the things that they point to in Consumer Reports, and I think that you liked when you've driven it, is one exactly where the battery is. It sort of is in a place under the car, under the floor, that gives the car a good center of gravity. It also has a lot of storage in the hood where you normally would have to have an engine. And it's just, as you put it, it's got amazing speed and pickup.
Yeah, the thing is a rocket ship, and apropos, since it's Elon Musk, the head of SpaceX, also is the head of Tesla. Yeah, one of the nice things about the Model S, in fact, all sort of dedicated electric vehicle platforms like the Nissan Leaf, is that you put the heaviest component, the battery, in the floor pan. It can add stiffness, it lowers the center of gravity, it opens up all kinds of real estate inside the car for packaging of storage and seats and so forth. So you have a 5-meter car like the Model S, actually it's shorter than 5 meters, and has this gigantic frunk up front, that's the front trunk. And it even has 2 jump seats in the back for little kids, optional jump seats. And it's very spacious, and you know, it really is the first car to exploit the packaging advantages of an EV powertrain.
And you mentioned just how much it skyrockets in terms of in terms of its speed and gathering speed. The stock price also skyrocketing today on this good news. But let's talk about one of the things that's a potential. We're looking at the stock right there. Look at one of the potential drawbacks for many people who might have $90,000. That's sort of an average price for this car, Dan, to put into it. And that's that you still can't take a really super long trip, right? You got about 200 miles more or less. Is that correct on this car before you have to recharge?
Well, the rated mileage for the big battery is 300 miles, and then it's like 230 for the mid-size battery. But and that is true. It is the one limitation. It does now you can charge it pretty quickly with the high-power charger, but you know, ultimately that is a limitation. But more than 200 miles range. I mean, most people. I mean, the vast majority of people drive 40 miles a day. So there's a lot of buffering with the Tesla Model S, and as we've seen, you know, it doesn't impact the experience of the car. And I think the experience of the car is so next generation, so modern, so refreshing as compared to an internal combustion engine car. I mean, which has its own charms and its own advocates, but this car does feel like tomorrow. And, you know, I think it's being acknowledged for just that.
All right, and they say they're going to deliver about 21,000 vehicles during 2013. Dan Neal, our Rumble Seat columnist, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Winnie.